Hello, everyone, and welcome to Wholesome Evolution. So in today's video, I am actually doing an interview with one of my clients that I had for hypnosis. She has had tremendous results that have changed her life. So we're going to talk all about it. So I will be welcoming you to Claudia. All right, everyone. So here is Claudia, my client. She actually won my giveaway that I was doing for hypnosis.
Yes.
So yeah, and you said that you knew it was going to be you, right?
From the moment I liked and shared and tagged, I knew it was mine. And it was just incredible when I actually got that notification that came to fruition.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, manifestation, that's so big in my life. So I understand how that feels when you receive something that you wanted.
Yes,
Now,
absolutely.
yeah. So why did you want to get a session with me?
I just felt I had a lot of things deep inside of me that needed to be released and needed to be seen. I practice meditation, but I really feel like a guided meditation hypnosis was really something that was calling my name. And when I saw this and I won it, it was just the divine opportunity that I've just been waiting for and have been needing.
Good. Yeah, and you do Reiki too.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
with all of that, because I was on a whole spiritual journey. I've been on a journey for a really long time. And first it started with the meditation, then it started with implementing different things I could do in order to heal myself. So it was the progress. So eventually, of course, hypnosis came, and it was just so life-changing for me. My life, it was like night and day. I had so much trauma that I had within me. And then I do the hypnosis, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm a totally different person.
Reborn
Yeah.
is how I really explain it. I have been reborn.
Oh my gosh, that makes me so happy. Every time I have a client and they tell me these things, it's the greatest reward in the world because I know I'm here to be of service. And I know you are as well. So I'm so
Yeah.
happy that, we're able to be on this journey together.
Yes, so grateful.
Yeah, me too. I'm grateful for you because you're so sweet, and
Thank
I
you.
loved getting to know you, and I know we'll stay in touch for a really long time.
Oh, absolutely. This is just the beginning.
Yes, yes, it is. So, do you want to kind of start talking about your experience during the hypnosis? Maybe kind of go over the main main topics maybe we discussed throughout hypnosis.
Okay. So we started off just guiding me through deeper into the meditation. And I don't completely remember how it started, but I just remember going into different parts of my life and aspects of who I am and just getting to the core of them and seeing them for what they truly are. And it was honestly magical. We went into my connections with my mom and my dad and my sister, especially. I've had a huge revelation with my relationship with my sister. Sorry, she's she's needs all the attention.
No, that's okay. I understand. I grew up with cats
Yeah.
as well.
She's a lover, but we went into the connection with my sister, and when my sister was in my mother's womb, she had a twin and they were connected by the arm, and that twin unfortunately miscarried. And when I went into my connection with my sister, that's I saw myself in the womb with my sister. I was there with her, but I miscarried because I was going to be a male and I was meant to come in as female Claudia. So it was just so profound just knowing that we are twins. And everyone since I've been a child, they have always asked us, are you twins? Are you twins? Are you twins? And when I told my sister this, and she's like, that really makes sense because ever since we've been kids, we've always been asked if we're twins. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, yeah, because we actually are twins. And it was just a huge rebirth moment for the both of us. Like, our relationship has never been as strong as it is right now. And it's just so beautiful and incredible. Like, it just makes my heart so happy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, because when you tap into information like that, not only do you heal, but the other person that was involved heals as well. And
Totally.
it's a whole evolution that happens.
Completely. I really resonate with that, and that is so true. So true, because we both feel it, and we have both been going on this journey of our spiritual awakening, and we have each other, and it's just the two of us, and we're here to guide each other and just elevate one another and just remind each other of our power and who we are, and it's so incredible.
Oh my gosh, both of you are probably like, oh, so sweet and amazing.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So I want to add to that with the whole miscarriage. So what I found is that a lot of souls will incarnate into the next fetus that is in the womb. So as you were speaking about, now that's you.
Mhm.
And I had my own, I actually went through a period where I miscarried and my child came through, which is going to come in the future. And she stated to me, she's like, don't worry. She's like, it's not time yet. I'll come back next time.
Oh my god.
So yeah,
Wow.
it's such a moving experience to be able to hear that and know that.
Yeah.
It's really something.
And to be able to connect with that and just be aware of that is incredible and profound in itself.
It is. It is. It's really healing.
It is. That's
Because it can be
beautiful.
hard. It can be a very
For sure.
difficult thing to go through.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So, what else did you experience in your hypnosis that you see, change around at this time?
We went into some of my traumas with old friend groups and old friends, and just limiting beliefs that I had on myself with my friend groups. And we really dove deep into that and went to the core of why I think that way. And I was able to just completely shift that perception and that limiting belief of me not being good enough, me being the outcast is has completely gone away and shifted. And I know my power, and I know my place in my relationship with my friends, and I'm really proud of myself for overcoming that, because that was something that was truly a big part of my life with, like, my friends, because I didn't know my part in a friend group until after this healing session that we had.
And a lot of people struggle with this. And I kind of want to touch base on what exactly happens. So, as we're growing up, our subconscious is recording everything. So, anytime we're going through a difficult moment, anytime we're involved in gossip or we feel like we're being backstabbed, whatever it may be, we're holding on to that. And our system, our body is operating from that. And it may be a very subconscious thing that we don't think about, but in the future, we may have trouble finding friendships or even relationships with a significant other because of all of that. So to see how much you're changing, it's just proof that once you tap into the subconscious and you heal these wounds, you heal any trauma or anything that you're holding in that's really holding you back, it opens up so many doors.
It really does, and my friend group has seen it in me, and they are like, I could literally cry because
Oh,
it's so beautiful, and I love them so much. But they really appreciate me, and they see me for who I am, and they just truly understand me, and it's not something I've ever had before in a relationship with my friends. And I'm just so grateful, like, just all gracious. That's all I like, seriously.
I love how grateful you are and how happy you are. It really, oh my gosh, I want everyone to feel this way, first off.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Me too.
And secondly, to go through this, you change your mannerism, you just change the way you communicate with others. And overall, just how you feel inside, it all contributes to, to your overall well-being. And other people, because we're energetic beings, so when you have that shift within you, your energy changes. So others who may not even be aware of, energy frequencies can still feel that, and they gravitate towards you.
Yes.
So
And I have really been feeling that since this hypnosis and my rebirth that I had. Like, everyone is drawn to me. Like, little bugs are drawn to me, animals are drawn to me,
yeah.
people are drawn to me. Like, I just feel like I'm radiating some type of like beautiful light, and it's just all like attracted to me, and it's so beautiful. Like, I see the signs and I see the magic and everything, and it's beautiful.
That is literally exactly what happens. Anyone who goes through an awakening and has this, that's what happens. And yeah, we need more of that. We really do.
We do.
So you want to keep talking about the session, what you've seen change?
Sure. I mean, overall, like after the session, I really felt renewed and refreshed. And shortly after, it was the full moon, it moon in Capricorn, and my moon is in Capricorn. And my birthday was the following like Monday, and the full moon was on the Thursday. And I was born on a full moon, and it was my 22nd solar return. So it was a huge, like, momentous rebirth for me. Like, I was standing in the bathroom just looking at myself in the mirror, having a complete and total ego death. Like, I had to go to work after that. I was scheduled to work and it was raining outside, and I was having such like a crazy moment. Like, I was having anxiety. It was that overwhelming. And I called into work. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm coming into work right now. I'm running late, but I'm coming in. And they were like, "Oh, we called you off." And I was like, "Oh my," I literally burst into tears. I'm like, "Thank you so much. Like, I really needed this. You have no idea." And as soon as I hung up the phone with my work, I saw 111 on a license plate right as I was like turning around to go back home. And it was just like such a magical moment. And I was just like, "Thank you." Thank you. I believe that I had this ego death and rebirth from this hypnosis, and just being aware of everything that is in my life now. Like, I saw everything for what it is, and now I'm just able to be me and be free. And I have never been happier. Like, I can say that to a T. I have never been happier in my life right now.
I'm like getting emotional right now because of how happy you are, because it really like this. Oh my gosh. There's
It's
nothing
incredible.
better than this.
No, there isn't. And I've attracted like my perfect soulmate, like just fell right into my lap. And we look at each other and we see the universe inside each other's eyes. And we don't have to say anything. We just look at each other and we just know. Like, it's just such a soul connection.
Yeah.
Oh, like
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I know. And you were talking about the full moon and the solstice and everything. Everything happens in divine timing. So
everything.
yeah, anyone that's listening to
Everything.
this, everything does. And what you're manifesting, it will come in divine timing, in the synchronicities, like the 111. Oh my gosh, I see it all the time. My boyfriend and I,
Yep.
like all day long,
All
11,
day.
11, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3,
Yeah.
5, 5, 5,
All
like all of
day.
it.
All day. I take all of the signs. It's always a sign to me. Always. It's never a coincidence. Nothing's a
Yeah.
coincidence. It's always a sign.
Yep, exactly. And we're able to remove the blockages. So now here you are with your soulmates, and the relationship is great. And oh my gosh.
Beautiful. Like, it's actually magic.
So do you want to talk more about maybe some of the blockages you had and how you've gotten to this point?
Let's see. Trying to think what.
Maybe what specifics?
Yeah.
Because I know, so as you're thinking, like, so many of us have so many blockages because of the relationships we've had, even, parental relationships. They add to the relationship we have with our significant others, or, the friendships, any boyfriends we've had in the past. It all adds to it.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. Absolutely. And with my relationships in the past, being cheated on, lied to, just never getting the affection that I truly needed. I always felt like I just wasn't good enough. I wasn't it. Like there was something wrong with me. And through this hypnosis and going deeper into it, I realized that none of it was me. It was always them and their own traumas that they were unconsciously projecting onto me. So I find it really beautiful that I'm able to see that now for what it is. And I just know that I am me, and I don't need to change me for anyone, and everything that I need is it's valuable. You know, like what people give to me is exactly what I need, you know, if I don't know. Now I'm just rambling, but
No, but absolutely, absolutely. I understand exactly what you're saying. It
yeah.
really, really,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, yeah.
word for word what you just said. That I mean, that's how I live as well. And when we tap into the relationship problems that we may have had with someone, so what we do is do forgiveness therapy, and by doing this, by forgiving the other person, and maybe even hearing out their point of view, because we're able to tap into them, their energetic field, and talk for them, which that is so amazing. It's so profound.
So amazing, so
Yeah,
powerful. Like I
it
didn't know
is.
that I held that power, that I was able to do that, but
Yeah. All of
yeah.
us do as soon as
Yeah.
we tap into that subconscious, which I know I didn't prior to hypnosis, I didn't know that either. It was something that I learned about and I was like, oh my gosh. And when I experienced it for the first time, like I went through a period where I was speaking for my mother on behalf of her because she had left me at a young age and I was speaking for her. And the information was just coming out of nowhere. And it
Nowhere.
was like, it wasn't in my tone. It was a totally different tone, different energy. I could feel her energy and everything. Oh my gosh, it was crazy. So we get to learn, why they acted the way they did. And then we, forgive them. They have the opportunity to apologize to us. And then it's like releasing the shackles
Totally.
completely.
And that's exactly what I felt. I just felt released from everything that was holding me back.
Yeah.
Exactly like that, like cut from the chains, and I was able to like fly like a phoenix from the ashes, just like rise above it all.
Oh, wow. And I'm a very visual person. So like as you're talking about that, I'm just like
Yes,
visualizing you just
yes.
like
I see
glowing
it.
and
I see it. Mm.
so from okay, so I guess what are the greatest things, like the most profound things that it changed within you and maybe the people around you from before the session and then after?
Well, one of the biggest ones was my relationship that I was in. I wouldn't say it was a toxic relationship, but it was one made out of an attachment that I had from a trauma of my parents being divorced, and same thing from him. His parents had just gotten divorced when we got together. So it was like a trauma bonded relationship. And in the session, we channeled his energy and saw and felt that he had blocks up. And after the session, I talked to him about it, and he just was never able to get vulnerable and deep with me. And after my session and my rebirth, after the full moon, after my 22nd solar return, I was finally, it was all clear to me. Like I just, it wasn't, I had to move on. I had to be free. I had to release this and do this for me. And and I have never felt better after this, and I'm glad I did this now. I've been thinking about it for quite some time now, but there's no better timing than now, and I don't regret anything. And I think that everything that happens for a reason, and if it's meant to work out later in life, then it does. But right now I'm surrendering. I'm just letting my higher self and my angels guide me, and I'm having the most beautiful, magical time. And like you can just see it on my face. Like I'm just glowing, I'm radiating. Like
Yeah.
it's beautiful.
Yeah, I could literally feel your energy through the screen. I'm so clairsentient that I can pick up on energy. Like I could be watching a YouTube video and I could pick up on their energy. And
I
right
love that.
now, yeah, and right now I'm picking up on your energy and it's just like, oh my gosh, it's so good. And you're just radiating.
Yeah, I'm so giddy. Like I just can just dance all the time now. I just feel so free. Like I just want to move all the time,
I love it.
sing and dance and just I'm living my life and I'm creating my reality too. Like I've had that realization, like everything that is in my life is my choice and I get to
Yeah.
choose how it is. And I find that so beautiful.
Exactly. And something that is huge because so many people are all into the law of attraction, affirmations, manifestation, but they tend to not get anywhere. And the reason being is because of all the subconscious imprints. So once we get in there, we're able to unblock everything that's holding us back, release it, and fully begin to actually manifest and see
Yeah.
the fruits of our labor, as they say.
Yeah. Wow. That is some truth right there. That is so true. Because I mean, I would practice manifestation in my journal and like just day to day like affirmations, and I felt like maybe I wasn't getting anywhere. But after the hypnosis, like literally everything that I had been journaling about for literally ever has come to fruition like right now. And it's so mind blowing. And like when I try to wrap my head around it, it's just like all over the place. Like, how is this happening? But like, I created this. I did it.
Yeah.
From my work, from my inner work, my manifestations have come to fruition.
Yes. Yes, they did. And it's only been what, like 2 weeks? Wait, how long
Yeah,
has it been since we
like yeah,
yeah.
2-3 weeks.
2 3
So
weeks. Yeah. Between 2 and 3 weeks. Yeah. So
yes,
that fast, everyone listening, like that fast, that's how fast it happens. So yeah.
yeah. It's just so beautiful. I'm in awe in every moment of my life. I'm in awe.
Do you have anything you want to tell any like everyone listening?
If you have an open mind and an open heart and you've been feeling called for something to go deeper, please try this. Please connect with Haley and do this because you will not regret it. I Going into it, I had surrendered and I just went into it with an open mind, and I received the most value I could have ever asked for, and it has really changed my life. So please give this a try if you are feeling called and if this inspires you at all, because I feel like it will touch a lot of you, because I really want that for you all. Like I only want healing and love for you all. So please connect with Haley. You will not regret it.
Thank you so much for saying that.
Of course. I mean it with all my heart.
And actually, so because I forgot about this, I wanted to mention this. What did you think about all of the past life regression?
Wow. Oh yeah. We didn't even bring that up, but
I know.
I'm still trying to process it. We started at my feet and we did like the body scan, and right away like I saw the color purple, which is royalty to me. It's my color. I've always felt like I was royal. We went down into it and I saw myself floating down. I saw the pyramids and I was at a bird's eye view. Like I saw myself and I was myself, but I was also looking at myself from above, and I was wearing sandals and I had like a white toga-ish thing on. That's kind of Grecian, but I had a white dress on. I had all my jewelry and I was preaching to my people and just spreading love and sharing light. And I was taken away by guards. Like I still can't believe I saw this, but like I was taken away by guards and I was put into a cell, and I believe that was the end of me in that life for speaking truth and trying to share the light and the love. And when I was in the cell, across from me there was another man in a cell curled up in a ball. We didn't go into this in the hypnosis, but I knew that. Yeah, I knew that person, And after the regression and everything, I told my best friends just everything that happened. And one of my girlfriends was like, oh my God, Claudia, I had a past life regression from this other lady. And she told me that she saw that she had a past life in Egypt and she was a man and she got arrested and detained for speaking truth.
Oh my gosh.
And in that moment, I was like, Yasmin, that was you. Like that is 100% certainty that was her. And it was just like a click. Like,
oh, wow. Yeah, because when we reincarnate with the same people most of the time.
yes.
Sometimes we incarnate with new family members, friends, significant others, but we do. And
yeah,
why are you saying that? That is crazy. I love it. Oh my gosh.
right? Yeah, no, that's so profound. So profound.
Oh my gosh. And so you were speaking about how you were speaking the truth. So did you mean that you were connected to spirit at the time and you were?
Yes, I
Okay.
definitely believe I was. And I was on this same kind of spiritual journey, like sharing it to other people, and kind of like nowadays, it's like more censored because they don't want us to know. But, you know, and in this life, my personal Instagram actually got deleted for sharing the truth and trying to like wake people up and share my love and light. My personal Instagram got deleted last October. So I really feel like that is part of it, like a translation to my past life from me being like arrested and detained back then.
Yeah.
As it is now, like me being censored and shut down.
Yeah.
So it's,
oh my gosh.
yeah.
And you're definitely not the only one that's being censored. Some
No.
stuff that I was posting on social media too would be taken down. I'd get blocked, and it was just, I don't know. That's where the world is headed. Yes, they don't want us to know because we are ascending, and there's going to be a lot of change on this planet. A lot of truth is coming out.
Bring it on.
Yeah, I know. Yep.
Bring it on.
Extraterrestrials are coming. Like,
yes.
Oh my gosh.
Do not be afraid. Do not fear anything ever.
Exactly.
Ever. Do not let them scare you.
Yeah, don't. And another thing that is huge is educate yourself. But sometimes when we educate ourselves with what is happening in the world, some people tend to fall into fear or tend to fall into the negativity. So you're feeding the negative paradigm.
Absolutely.
So you want to make sure to detach yourself after you learn about everything going on in the world, everything that's shifting, all the crap, for lack of better words, that's happening in the government, everything. So, so we have to stay positive, educate yourself, but remain positive.
Absolutely. And that was a huge lesson for me to learn too. I was always going into like rabbit holes and just digging deeper and deeper and deeper and getting attached and like not spreading fear, but being in that fear-based mindset about it all. But now I'm like, that's just feeding into it. What am I doing? I have to change my mindset. And that's how you shift it. You can't attach to it. You can't be afraid, can't hold fear around it, because then you're just going to attach to it and perpetuate it. So that was another ego death for me, I should say, because that was transformative to learn to attach and to not hold fear. I have just completely surrendered, and whatever this world is thrown at me, I'm taking it, and I'm taking it in a positive light, because I'm choosing to do that, consciously choosing to do that.
Oh, you are so progressive. And I mean, I went through the whole same thing, because I was getting stuck too. And so everyone listening to this, if you are going down that rabbit hole and you're getting into spirituality, you're learning about how we are shifting, and we're shifting from, now we're like 4D, we're going to be shifting to 5D. And a lot of us, our psychic gifts are going to emerge. Healing is going to happen simultaneously through our energetic fields, what we're thinking, what we believe. Everything is energy, and it's going to heighten.
Yes. So, tap in.
Tap in. So yes. Oh my gosh. I am so glad we got to do this little
Me too.
interview after the session.
Me too. It was super important that we talk about this.
Absolutely. Yeah, because everyone, I texted her, I'm like, okay, because I always follow up with all my clients and I'm like, how are you doing? How did everything go? And your text message was just, or was it a voice message? I forgot which one it was. I
think both. Probably both.
Yeah, and you're so excited. And I was like, okay, we need to do a video.
Have to. Yes. I'm so happy we did.
Me too. And thank you again, Claudia. Oh my gosh, I am so grateful for you to, be able to meet you. And if you're in Florida, please stop by. You can stay with us.
I'm sure I will be soon. I will be soon.
Good. All right. Well, there it is. Here was the interview with Claudia. She is so sweet. She has such a big heart, and I'm so glad that I was able to do this session with her. Now, I hope all of you became inspired, because there is so much we can change within us if we're holding blockages. There's nothing we can't get through. And so once you implement these changes within yourself and you do hypnosis, whether it be with a practitioner or even self-hypnosis, then you will begin to see changes in your life. You will begin to see people change around you that you are associated with. You will begin to see your life change from the inside out, the way you react to certain situations, the people that you allow in your life, the relationships you have with your friends and family. The bonds will just grow deeper and deeper if they are meant to be in your life and you're meant to have a deep relationship with them. And the manifestations, if you hold subconscious wounds and blockages, then you won't be able to manifest those dreams that you've been trying to manifest for so long. And Claudia, she was able to manifest so many things into her life after 3 weeks. And she said that she's been trying to manifest for a very long time. She did the scripting, the visualization, the meditation, and all it took was one session. And now her life is completely changing. So, like I said, I hope this inspired you, and I hope all of you have a wonderful day. I am sending you so much love and so much healing. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.